Hello again, it's Lock Noob, and this is a lock I see a lot around the UK. In fact, I'm pretty certain it's the same lock, even though it's unbranded, because of this very distinctive keyway and because of that matching the form factor. And I think it's so popular, at least in industrial and commercial applications, because it's clearly, when you actually feel around with with the key, it's clearly a cheap lock in terms of the inside, but the outside is full hardened steel, 13mm hardened steel shackle. You can imagine a Hasbro clamp or a couple of links of chain in there, and you've got very little options as to how you would attack this lock from a physical standpoint. It's hardened steel cover on the keyway, fully hardened steel body, like I said. This is actually offering probably excellent value to commercial businesses, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with that, because as we know, if anybody's going to attack a lock, they're going to use a physical attack, and I think that, you know, when it comes down to it, I know that we're lock pickers and we like to sort of over egg the picking point, but the fact is that, you know, if you're going to attack a lock, you're probably not going to be picking it. So you know, a commercial business, they would be looking at trying to get something which offers good value for money, and that is really something which has, you know, a Dimple keyway, lots of strength in the lock to resist those physical attacks. But you know, I'm a lock picker, and I want to see if I can pick it. And the thing is, like a lot of locks which you see around, are you the same? You see a lock around on the outside being used, like, oh man, I really wish I could get hold of one of these. So I managed to pick a few of these up on eBay. These seem to be part of a suite of locks. So you can see the number matches the key. At least that's my guess. And the sorts of applications that you would see these on, typically in the UK, are going to be, you know, commercial buildings, lockup, shipping containers. I've seen them on motorbikes, and in a slightly ironic way, dodgy wheel clamping operations of dubious legality. There's a lot of scammers as well. So yeah, definitely worth having a look at. In terms of how it operates before we pick it, it's got a 6-pin Dimple keyway, and what makes me think that this is probably made in China is just looking at the key, and you can see that it seems to be quite badly chromed and badly finished. It's got this ripply effect on it, pretty nasty. Usually that kind of quality level is synonymous with some locks being made in China, but I could be wrong. I don't want to disparage the Chinese, because they do also make some fantastic locks as well, but you know, that's my guess. Alright, let's throw this to an advice and try and pick it. Okay, we're nicely clamped up. I've got a very sturdy multi-pick tension tool. I love these things, they're so strong. This, I don't think, is a spinning cover. It's probably just press fit, but it's very thick. Nice to have a anti-drill cover as well. Okay, got some nice tension. I'm going to be tensioning. This is all locked up, as you can see. Tensioning clockwise, so I can pick anti-clockwise. So I'm going to use this double-ended Dimple flag that I made, and add a mono connector, and just have a go at picking this. Okay, so it's going in. Pin 3 binding. Pin 5. Oh, pin 2 now. Pin 1. Okay, so two, 3, 4. Little click on 5, I think there. Oh, come back through. Just check pin 1 now. Pin 2. Little click. 3 click. That's pin 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just check pin 6 there at the back. Everything seems set so far. Oh, little click on 4 there. Just a case of going through. I can't feel any security pins in this. All seems to be standards. Just going through and oh, whoa. Obviously using quite heavy tension. That caught me by surprise. That was pin 1. Yeah, almost certainly all standard pins. Nothing exciting at all inside. And yeah, and I just don't think there needs to be. You know, nobody is walking around with a set of Dimple picks. In the situations where these locks are used, they're going to be most prone to physical attacks. A Dimple keyway is going to look exotic and put most people off anyway. So yeah, I think that this is probably just a good commercial grade lock, made cheaply, offering the sort of security that this type of lock actually really needs. So yeah, hope you found that interesting. Would I use a lock like this? Yeah, in the right application, probably would. Really strong. All right, see you all next time.